Using the right hair tools for your relaxed hair is just as important as using the right hair products. I found that when I use the right tools for my hair, it can make my hair routine quicker and easier, and I've also found that sometimes these tools can help to improve or protect my hair. Hi, I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. This is where I share simple tips and product reviews for relaxed hair, oily skincare, and makeup to help you look great, feel great, and live great. As you might have guessed from my little intro, this specific video is all about my top hair tools. These are the 10 hair tools that I regularly use in my hair regimen, and each one has a specific purpose. Now, a little disclaimer before we jump into the list is that these tools were not listed in any specific or priority order. The first tool that's up is the misting or spray bottle. Now, I've used both, but I prefer spray bottles. Mister bottles tend to be more popular than spray bottles, but I haven't had very good luck with them because they tend to keep breaking on me and clogging up, so then I have to throw them away and get a new one. I haven't had that issue with spray bottles, so that's kind of what I'm sticking with right now. Now, I've used my spray bottle in a variety of ways, such as to apply hair treatments like a hard protein treatment that's in liquid form. I've also more recently used spray bottles to apply my tea rinse and also to wet my hair when I'm roller setting. My second top hair tool is the applicator bottle. Now, I use applicator bottles to apply product to my hair, but more in particular to my scalp. Now, when you have thick hair like I do, and particularly when you're deeper into a relaxer stretch, it can be hard to get down to your scalp because you're fighting and trying to get through all of that new growth without causing any damage. An applicator bottle makes that a lot easier. So for example, I will take my shampoo and mix it with a little bit of water in the applicator bottle, and then I can apply the shampoo directly to my scalp because the tip will get right through my hair and be able to get right to my scalp. And when I do my shampoo that way, I find that I get a better lather, and I feel that my scalp also gets properly cleaned. I will also sometimes use applicator bottles to apply my tea rinse if I want to really concentrate on my scalp with that. Okay, my third hair tool is really useful, even though it's not one that I use on my hair, and it is a bottle brush. Now, what do I use a bottle brush for? Well, I use it to clean the inside of my applicator and spray bottles. I've also found that they can be good at cleaning combs as well because they can really get in between the teeth of the comb. And when it comes to a bottle brush, I don't spend a lot of money on it. I just buy a cheap one from the dollar store. And because it's cheap, if something happens to it, I don't feel bad about having to spend some additional money to replace it. My number 4 tool is a t-shirt. Yes, you heard me right, a t-shirt. An old cotton t-shirt to be exact. Now, I use clean old t-shirts to dry my hair after washing it, and this is something that I've talked about before. I found that cotton t-shirts are smoother in terms of the texture, so they're more gentler on my hair than a typical cotton towel. When I was using towels in the past, I would always find that my hair would get snagged and end up breaking because the towel was a little rough and it would grab my hair and break off strands, and I would find strands kind of tangled up in the towel, and I don't have that issue anymore since I've been using a t-shirt to dry my hair. Now, if you don't feel comfortable using an old cotton t-shirt on your hair or just don't have any available, there is an alternative for you, and that is a microfiber towel. It has the same effect as a t-shirt, and it just, though, costs a little bit more money. Claw clips are my number 5 tool. Oh, I love these things. They have so many uses. I use them to hold sections of my hair when I'm styling my hair, when I'm drying my hair, when I'm applying product to my hair. I've also used claw clips to hold steamrollers in place and even hold towels in place around my shoulders. I found that most claw clips are really budget friendly and come in very different styles and sizes. Now, I get most of mine from the Dollar Tree, and I tend to get a variety of different sizes. I get large ones, medium ones, and small ones, and they all have different uses for my hair. When I sometimes want to style or curl my relaxed hair, I use tool number 6, which are steam rollers. Personally, I feel like steam rollers are great for curling the hair because they use moisture from steam instead of heat to curl the hair. So the cooling, evaporating steam adds moisture to the hair and also helps to lock in the curl. So because this uses steam versus heat, I don't have to worry about heat damage when I use steam rollers on my hair, and I can use them on a much regular basis than I would heat styling tools like curling irons and flat irons. My number 7 tool is a wide tooth seamless comb. Now, while I use my fingers to comb my hair most of the time, when I do use a comb, I prefer to use a wide tooth seamless one. And you might be asking, well, why that's my preference? Well, it's because I found they're less likely to cause breakage. The wide teeth make it easy for the comb to glide through my hair and loosen knots without tearing through my hair. Plus, when the teeth don't have any seams, it's more gentle and I don't have my hair snagging and breaking. When I used to use those plastic combs that were cheap from the store and they had the seams in between the teeth, I would find that sometimes I would get some hair breaking and snagging. I could hear it even snapping off when I was using those combs, and I don't have that issue since I've been using my wide tooth seamless comb. Tool number 8 is hair shears. Now, I have some that I use at home, and I use them really to even up scraggly or uneven or split ends in between my salon visits. When I get a serious trim, I let my hairstylist do it. I recently learned, though, that I can't just use any type of hair shears on my hair. A lot of the cheaper ones only last for a few cuts and can dull really quickly, which can cause more harm than good to my hair. So if you're going to buy some hair shears to use at home, make sure you do your research to see what are some good options, what are some that will last a while so you don't have to constantly replace them. Because my hair doesn't like to air dry, a hooded dryer made the list, and it is my number 9 tool today. So I found that I just can't air dry my hair because it takes way too long to dry. I can be air drying for a full day and not have my hair fully dry. Also, my hair tends to end up drying completely out and won't hold any moisture until I wash it again. So the easiest alternative to that would be to blow dry my hair, but I don't want to do that because doing that on a consistent basis can start to cause some damage. And so I decided that I was going to roller set my hair instead and sit under a hooded dryer to dry my hair. Now, hooded dryers use indirect heat, which circulates around the hair, and it isn't applied directly to the hair, which makes it a less damaging heat. And I'll tell you, if I didn't have my hooded dryer, I would not be able to roller set my hair because it would never dry and it wouldn't dry well. I mean, sometimes it can take a while to dry under the hooded dryer, so I can only imagine how long it would take if I was not using that dryer. Okay, so last but not least is the number 10 tool, and this one is actually one of my newer hair tools. It's a hair steamer. So a while ago, I decided to buy a hair steamer for me to use at home. I had my hair steamed in the salon several years ago, and I really liked the results, and I felt like it was something that could help my hair, plus it was on sale, and so I got it for a really good price. So when I steam my hair, I typically do it when I'm deep conditioning, and that allows the conditioner and the moisture from that conditioner to deeply penetrate my hair strands. Since I've been using the hair steamer, I have noticed increased moisture levels in my relaxed hair and even more moisture retention. Whew. Okay, we made it through the entire list. Okay, 10 hair tools, my top 10. So what are your top hair tools? Go ahead and share them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about them and talk about them with you. Are some of your top hair tools the same as mine? Let's find out. And while you're doing that, please also give this video a thumbs up to show the YouTube algorithms that you liked it. And also please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.